Excitement peaks as Catamounts gear up for their final non-conference showdown. Get ready, football fans. Western Carolina University, WCU, is about to take on a thrilling challenge in their last non-conference game, and it's one for the history books. This Saturday, the Catamounts will make their inaugural journey to Campbell University in Buies Creek, marking a first in the rivalry as they face off for just the fourth time. This clash will also be a rematch from last year, fueling the competitive spirit even further since these two teams met in consecutive seasons. The game is set to kick off at 3:30 p.m. at Campbell's Barker Lane Stadium, and for those who can't make it in person, it's crucial to know that the action will be accessible via Flow College, subscription required. Viewers in eastern North Carolina, including cities like Raleigh, Greenville, and Wilmington, will also have local cable options, so make sure you tune in for what promises to be an exciting matchup. For fans cheering for the Catamounts from Western North Carolina, there's good news. You can listen in on the Catamount Sports Network, which will begin its coverage with the Pepsi Tailgate Show at 2:30 p.m. Join the legendary WCU Hall of Famer Gary Ayers, along with Jeff Bryson and Daniel Hooker, as they bring you all the play-by-play action. The network spans 5 affiliates across the region, from Silva's 105.7 FM to Asheville's 1310 AM, ensuring that Catamount supporters can catch all the excitement. Don't miss out on live stats as the game unfolds, which will be available through the Campbell link, and updates on social media will be rolling in via Twitter/X at the handles @Catamounts and @CatamountsFB. Both WCU and Campbell enter this thrilling encounter riding a wave of momentum. Just last week, the Catamounts achieved their first win of the season, showcasing an impressive offensive performance. With a phenomenal third quarter where they racked up 29 points, they secured a dramatic 50-35 victory over Samford. On the flip side, the Camels also soared to victory last week, triumphing in a nail-biting double overtime match against Bryant with a score of 50-48. Their winning touchdown came just before time expired in regulation, illustrating the intense back-and-forth nature of their game. As the Catamounts celebrate their league-opening success, redshirt sophomore quarterback Taron Dickens has been recognized as the SoCon Offensive Player of the Week for his standout performance that included throwing for a staggering 582 yards and tying a school record with 6 touchdown passes. His remarkable contribution played a pivotal role in propelling WCU to an impressive total of 733 yards of offense. Additionally, running back Camury Reid contributed significantly with 4 touchdowns, 3 from receptions and 1 rushing, during that electrifying third quarter, marking a career high for him, honoring Western North Carolina's resilience. This weekend also holds emotional weight as it commemorates the anniversary of Hurricane Helene, a storm that left a profound impact on Western North Carolina. To honor those affected, the Catamounts will wear Prayers for Western North Carolina helmet stickers, a tribute to the community's resilience in the face of adversity. The Catamounts versus the Camels, a brief history. When the Catamounts and the Camels clash this Saturday, it will be only the 4th time these teams have squared off. Interestingly, the initial recorded games occurred in 1937 and 1939, with Campbell securing victories in both. WCU is eager to bounce back from last year's upset where Campbell notably defeated them 24-16. A historical win for the Camels, as it marked their first triumph over a nationally ranked opponent since the revival of their football program in 2008. This game will be significant for both sides and marks the first ever meeting in Buies Creek. Getting to know the Campbell Camels, as the Camels stride into Saturday's matchup with a 1-3 overall record, 1-1 in the Coastal Athletic Association, or CAA, they are looking to build on their recent triumph. Their early season was a mix of challenges, from a close match against 9th-ranked Rhode Island to a heavy defeat against East Carolina. However, they have shown resilience, bouncing back in CAA play last week against Bryant. Leading the Campbell offense is transfer quarterback Camden Sixkiller, who has thrown for 893 yards and registered 7 touchdowns this season. Notable receivers include sophomore wide receiver Randall King and Lamar transfer Mike Chandler II, who have both been key players in the Camel offense. Defensively, linebackers Kalen Villanueva and Logan Livermore lead the charge, closely supported by a solid secondary that includes players with interception capabilities, sparking confidence in their defensive schemes. Statistically speaking, as we look at the numbers, it's impressive to note that WCU ranks 3rd in the NCAA's FCS division, averaging 316.2 passing yards per game. Meanwhile, the Camels have struggled defensively, allowing nearly 300 passing yards per game. The Catamounts also boast a respectable average of 146.2 rushing yards, though they may face a formidable challenge against a Campbell defense that is nationally ranked for low rushing yards allowed. Looking ahead, after this encounter, WCU will hit the road again for their next Southern Conference game against the Wofford Terriers. Fans will be eager to see if the Catamounts can maintain their winning streak against Wofford, having emerged victorious in their last 4 meetings, including their 2 previous matchups in Spartanburg. Game details. Date time, Saturday, September 27, 2025, at 3:30 p.m. Location, Buies Creek, North Carolina. Archer Lane Stadium. Capacity, 5,500. Records, Western Carolina, 1-3, versus Campbell, 1-3. Broadcast information, video stream. Flow College, subscription required. Radio, Catamount Sports Network, with commentary by Gary Ayers and Daniel Hooker. Live stats, accessible through the Campbell link. Join the conversation. With such a captivating matchup on the horizon, what are your thoughts on the Catamounts' chances against the Camels? Could this be a turning point for WCU this season? Share your opinions in the comments below.